Good morning, YouTube! So with today's video, I'm going to give you 10 fragrances for the SISSY sprayers, okay? Now, just want to clear the air. For anybody who thinks that I'm taking a jab at Michelle, I am not. I'm actually going to be sending this video to her, but it's just, I am part of the SISSY sprayer squad. I'm also an older man. I'm 45 years old. I am no longer a heavy sprayer like I was when I was younger. When you get older, things change, they just do. Your mentality, your views, your personality. My personality, I'm miserable, I'm jaded, I'm sarcastic. But with this list and that title, it's gonna grab clicks. It's gonna grab some attention, and that's what I'm aiming for. Also, I don't put a lot of emphasis on compliments. You know, if I get a compliment, awesome. But if I don't, my day is not ruined. I also don't wanna project onto others my fragrance. I don't want people to taste my fragrance before I enter the room, and I also don't want to shout to the room, hey, I'm here. Again, as you get older, you just change, all right? But when it comes to Michelle, I gotta give her credit. She is doing her thing. She is killing it. She is like one of the top players in this community. So Michelle, much congratulations to you. Fragrance number 1 is going to be MANCERA's Red Tobacco. If you do more than 3 sprays, in my opinion, you're a bit of an asshole. Young people, when you get older, you're gonna turn into this. Plain and simple. There's no denying it. This is a heavy fragrance, period. This has like cinnamon, saffron, nutmeg. It's got tobacco, woods, incense, oud, amber, and more. It's got something like 15 to 20 notes. What it is, it's dry tobacco, spices, and woods with like an ambery touch. That's what it is. Very masculine, and this is listed as a unisex scent. I can't really picture a woman really pulling this one off unless like they are really comfortable pulling something off that's this heavy and this masculine. This is for your burly masculine, like your traditional masculine dude. This is a tuxedo scent with a leather jacket and a black tee. This is gonna stain a white tee, and longevity is incredibly beast mode. It's like 12, 15, sometimes 20 plus hours. You might have to scrub this off after 12 hours alone just to get it off. And it still might be there. That's how concentrated this stuff is. So again, 2 to 3 sprays and you're good to go. Fragrance number 2, I don't have a bottle, but it's from the same company, just a different name. That's gonna be MONTALE Intense TIARE. Now I did have a travel spray, I don't know where it's at, but oh my god, that's listed as a unisex scent. That is definitely an old woman's fragrance. Now, I did the review with Rush, I just never put it out. I ended up deleting it. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, Rush is actually part of the LGBT, and Rush stated himself that he's gay and it's way too feminine for him. I am just saying that, not my words, okay? So, Rush, Intense TIARE MONTALE. What did you say before?
I said I'm gay and it's too feminine for me.
Why is that?
Because it's too feminine for me. All those white, old lady white florals.
But this has a ton of coconut, intense tiare, or just like a tiare flower, jasmine, vanilla, rose, and ylang ylang. What it is, coconut, vanilla, and a whole ton of white florals. It leans way more towards the ladies than guys. I swear to God, this is like 99% for the women. And it's more of a mature fragrance. This does smell luxurious, I'm not gonna deny it. But it's for a mature woman who does have the lavish tastes. Someone who's 40 and up, someone who's very sophisticated, cultured, well-traveled, very well-mannered. Maybe like a Southern belle perhaps, you know, with like the types of mannerisms. And this lasts forever and a day. This is like 12 plus hours. The sillage, just like this stuff here, is nuclear. The projection, nuclear. Less is more. Fragrance number 3, let's go with a designer. That's gonna be Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Now, this is marketed towards the men. It's not. It's for me, this is really a feminine scent. If you're a dude, you are a modern day gentleman, someone who's well-mannered, well-polished, well-manicured, well-fashioned, you know, someone who's well-dressed. You know, one of those like typical metrosexuals that we used to call back in the day, like the term is not even used nowadays, but someone who likes to dress like that. This is vanilla. It's benzoin, woods, but also incense. The incense in this, I can't even find it. What it is, it's just an ambery, balsamic-y, vanillic, powdery bomb with some woods. That vanilla adds so much sweetness, and this is beast mode. This is 12 plus hours. Less is more. 3 sprays and you're good to go. The projection in the sillage, For me, this is more of a night out fragrance than anything. Yeah, you could wear it to the club if you want. You could wear it to work, but only 1 to 2 sprays at the most. Like, if you work in a scent-free environment, you're gonna get sent home. I promise you. This stuff is just a nuclear bomb, kind of like this one here. So if you like sweet, powdery, vanillic, woody fragrances with like incense, then look into this one. For fragrance number 4, let's stick with a designer, but it's gonna cost you a little bit more money. Just, this guy puts out some real quality fragrances, but you're definitely paying for the name itself. Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Now this has moss, leather, patchouli, cardamom, amber, and there's like a white floral. I don't really get the white floral. It is there, like from here, but on my skin, I don't get it. Now this is not my bottle, this is Rush's. I have worn this in the past, but for me, it's just like an ambery, animalistic, smoky leather, patchouli, earthy type of scent. This is a man's man scent. This will go very well with a tuxedo, but also with a black t-shirt and leather jacket. You could probably wear it with a white t-shirt. Just don't spray your white tee with it. Definitely for the masculine, burly, alpha kind of guys. Now, again, if you claim to be alpha, you're not alpha. This fragrance here lasts anywhere from 10 to 12 hours. Fragrance number 5, definitely not for me. I ended up blind buying this one when I was in Hawaii 4 years ago. Oh boy, kind of wasted my money, I'm not gonna lie. Gucci Guilty Absolute. So, very much like this one here, it's a man's man scent. So, this has leather, incense. It's a smoky, leathery, dirty, animalistic scent. Oh, trust me. If you are like a Brock Lesnar, a Terminator, a Rambo kind of guy, this is one that you're definitely gonna like. But it also has cypress, vetiver, and other woods. Leather, woods, but also patchouli. Definitely old school, dirty, but at the same time, I gotta state, there's quality to it. I don't like it. It's one of the worst fragrances in my collection, but it has quality to it. I'm just not into these heavy, dark, challenging fragrances. I'm a bit of a bitch-made guy. That's why I'm part of the SISSY Sprayer Squad. And again, as you get older, you get softer in your old age. Again, people, it just comes. Don't fight it. Sillage on this, fantastic. Longevity, great, 10, 12 hours. Fragrance number 6, I don't have a bottle. I have to give that one back to Rush, but wow. I surprisingly really like this scent. And I don't like dark, heavy fragrances, but this one here, oh my lord. DIOR SAUVAGE ELIXIR. So cardamom, cinnamon, it's got like lavender, oak, nutmeg, and amber. It's just a spicy, woody scent with some lavender. Phenomenal. This one is for the mature gentleman out there. This is for an older man, 30 and up. This will go very well with a tuxedo, business casual, but also with a leather jacket. It's a perfect signature scent that's quite versatile for the colder seasons. And this stuff is a beast. Less is more. 2, 3 sprays and you're good to go. The sillage, the projection, the longevity are all fantastic. Fragrance number 7, definitely not for me. Got a bottle, it's mine, and it was my very first purchase from this brand. It kicked off the bug for it. Bottle number 9's Manhattan. Now this is a fragrance that's really not for me because it's too sweet, too fruity, too girly. This is a unisex scent. It's definitely not. So this has peach plum, chocolate, it's got gingerbread, vanilla, woods, beeswax, and honey. So it's a sweet, fruity gourmand with some florals and some honey. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just not one that really meshed with my skin. I only got this bottle because of Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace, sir. But no, definitely not for me. I remember I posted this on my Instagram a couple years ago and I stated way too feminine. He's like, are you kidding me? Well, sir, no, I'm not. This for me is pretty much Christmas in a bottle. Longevity, fantastic. This is more of an evening out fragrance in my opinion. You could wear it to school. If you're a young person, like university, this is a great school scent. But it's also a great going out scent, like date, lounge. I do think that you can wear this to the club in all honesty, but like a woman, Not a guy. If you're a guy who wears this, then you're clearly comfortable in your skin and you're one of those modern day gentlemen. Longevity, again, I did state that it's good. This is like 10, 12 plus hours. Sillage and projection, monstrous. So you definitely have to be part of the Sissy Sprayer Squad to wear this one. Fragrance number 8, let's stick with the brand of Bond. Whoo, this is a good one. That leans more femme, but I actually like it. I can actually pull this one off. Bond number 9 is New Bond Street. So just like this one here, this is Christmas in a bottle. So this has chestnut, vanilla, it's got sandalwood, cacao, vanilla, and more. I think that there's also some coffee if I haven't stated it. Christmas in a bottle. So chestnut, chocolate, the coffee, and the woods with that creamy vanilla. Fantastic. The chestnut itself does add that, like a bit of a smoky, nutty accord to it. But just fantastic. This for me is a night out scent, period. You can wear it to the club, but this will do very well on a date, a lounge. If you're a guy who wears this, you gotta be suited to the nines. You gotta be dressed sharply. Suit and tie, but also just like a business sense of style, like a nice vest, a blazer, a button up with a nice pair of jeans. This will go very well. But some of the women might think that it smells a little bit too feminine on you. And I've used this expression or this explanation before when I mentioned this one here. For me, because the bottle itself is so feminine, it really reminds me of like a girl in her 20s or even early 30s, living her best life, red dress, red lipstick, you know, going out, having fun, dates, clubs, that sort of bit. For me, that's what the scent, but also the bottle itself is. Because the bottle itself is very girly, but longevity, oh, it's better than this one here. This is easily 12 plus hours. Fragrance number 9 is going to be MIYAKE NUIT Pulse of the Night. Now, this is a masculine scent. The only way that I can pull it off is because of that vanilla accord. The vanilla is what tones the masculinity down. But it does have sandalwood, patchouli, leather, olibano, and more. What it is, it's a sweet, resinous, woody fragrance with a little bit of leather. This is nice. This is really nice. It's classy, so tuxedo, suit, business style, but also with a leather jacket. This, I would say, is, when it comes to like leather jacket, is going to be a little bit more of on the feminine side, if you want to say. But this is not a feminine scent, guys. It really is not. But the vanilla in this, again, just does tone down the masculinity. All right. So if you want to wear this with a leather jacket, by all means. But compared to the other ones that I mentioned in this list, I would say that it's the least masculine when it comes to leather jacket fragrances. But longevity is phenomenal as well. It's like 10, 12 plus hours. Sillage and projection are excellent. Fragrance number 10, definitely not for me. Got a bottle, but it was a gift from Rush. Rush bought it for himself. He's like, not for him. MANCERA's Instant Crush. Ginger, saffron, rose, jasmine, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. Lots of florals, sandalwood, but definitely lots of vanilla. The name itself, Instant Crush, and the color of the bottle, I naturally assumed that it was going to be a summer scent. That it was going to be like a really zesty orange. That is furthest from the truth. This is a unisex fragrance. In my opinion, this leans a lot more towards the ladies. Like 80-90%. But if you want to wear it and you're a guy, you're a modern day gentleman. So well polished, well groomed, well mannered, well dressed, all that kind of jazz. But this is sweet, it's woody, it's floral, and this does have a powdery undertone. So it does amplify the femininity. And I find that this is more of a mature fragrance. Someone who's 30 and up would appreciate this one, I find, than a lot more than someone who is in their like early 20s. Because even though it's like a sweet scent, yeah, there is some fun aspect to it. It's like a classy kind of fun, if that makes any sense. Like for me, this is more of an evening out. Like a date, a movie, a lounge, and you could wear this with a ball gown, without question. Longevity, projection, sillage, oh yeah, monstrous. 12 plus hours. If you blind buy this, you're risking it yourself. Because like even myself, I can't wear this myself whatsoever. But it is a good quality scent. Just sample before you buy. And guys, that's it. That is 10 fragrances for the SISSY sprayer. Now, again, it wasn't a jab at anybody. If you're a heavy sprayer, fine. But as you get older, things will change. It just does. It really does. You tend to mature. Your outlook will change. Your views will definitely change. The longer you live, the more you experience. So that's just natural. And again, with the title itself, SISSY Sprayers, it's gonna grab the clicks. And once again, shout out to Michelle. Michelle is doing her thing. If you haven't seen her, her link will be down in the description box below, but chances are you have. But if you haven't, you're definitely new to the community or you've been living under a rock. If you like this very video, leave me one of these. Any reviews that I've done on these, they will all be down in the description box below. Because this is for the SISSY sprayers, these are long-lasting fragrances. If you want to see other videos that are long-lasting or beast mode, check out this side here. Some of those lists might have some of these same fragrances as well. So guys, thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.